Right. You gotta get that. Because I didn't know shit about blocking till like mid last year. I was like, what the fuck is a blocking?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have known shit about acting if it wasn't for fucking Frank, though.
For real. I remember the first couple sets I was on. They were, talking their lingo.
Uh-huh.
I was like, man, what the fuck they talking about? I'm trying to pick up, taking context clues, and then I'm Googling. I'm like, what the fuck they talking about? Oh, shit, okay, this is what they want me to do. They use a lot of acronyms. I don't know.
I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, that's how I felt when we just shot the Shot series.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit sounds... What the fuck is this language?
Mm-hmm.
They talking about point, all this other weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck is the point? Like, what are we doing? Like, what is this? Like, it was fun, though.
Yeah, they really be on their shit. We're going to dive into that, man. But welcome to Talk Smack with Mac. We back, motherfucker. And I forgot to flip that over. I got to go do that in a second. But I got my girl Drika in the building, man. It's been a long time coming. She thought I forgot about her, people.
I did.
I could never. Stop it. Scheduling gets a little crazy, and like we were talking about, life be lifing, but you're here now, and I'm ready for a dope-ass conversation. I'm excited to get to know you and get to know about your experiences. You just did some dope-ass shit with the shot series you were just talking about. But, tell us a little bit about yourself while I go fix that shit.
Well, yes, like you said, I'm Drika, and I have been doing acting for about 3 years now, mainly just in school. But, I moved to Vegas about 7 years ago from Sacramento, which is just terrible. I'm not going to say it's terrible in Sacramento, but the energy is just terrible in Sacramento. So it's just like you just don't want to be there. But I came to Vegas to chase my acting dreams because it just wasn't going to happen in Sacramento.
Why Vegas and not LA?
Everybody asks me that. It's because you got LA and it's like everyone goes to LA.
Yeah.
Everyone goes there. It's like, and it's too expensive. So I said, okay, where can I go next? That's cheap, but it's still close. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, well, Vegas is right there. It's what, 3-4 hours away? So I said, I'm just going to go to Vegas. And plus my family had moved out here too. So It was very convenient. So, so I made that choice. And it's been great because it's like, since I've really been diving into my acting, it's just been, it's been working.
Yeah.
It's been flowing. I didn't want to dive right into acting. I really wanted just to stay in school for a while and not try to jump on TV because it's like,
I want to be ready.
I want to be ready. I want to learn and I want to know that I'm skilled enough.
Yeah, you want to know what the fuck point is.
Right.
You want to know what blocking this shit is. Yeah. You don't want to get on set and look dumb as shit.
Right,
yeah, bitch, I can act the fuck out these lines,
right,
but what the fuck are you telling me to do right now?
What is this lingo?
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I was prepared, and it was like once I had got my manager, I was feeling a little bit better. So I was like, okay, I can start looking for some stuff. So then that's when I just started looking for stuff, and with the strike and everything, that slowed everything down for us right now too. So I've just been trying to do whatever I could do just to stay busy for right now. But I feel a lot more confident about my acting, especially going to Frank's school. So
you're the shit.
Right?
You're the shit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, I noticed it, one of the first times I saw you. I don't remember when it was, but I was like, damn, she's over there fucking crushing. There's certain people that I like to watch because, of course, you're going to learn from them.
Yeah, of course.
From their facial expressions, how I'm big on eyebrows. I've been trying to work on eyebrows a lot because they say so much. How they move their hands, their mannerisms, their emotions, and how they portray those emotions,
right.
What they tap into to get to those emotions. There's a lot of things you can learn from a lot of people. So
it is so
I sit
true.
back and I just be watching. Male, female, it don't matter. If you're the shit, you're the shit.
And it's crazy because when I'm up there, when I'm in class, I be thinking to myself sometimes, like even before I get on the stage, I be thinking to myself, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, so it's just so crazy when people are like, oh my God, you're so good. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I be doing. Like, I just
that's so funny because the more people I talk to, I feel like it's 50-50. Some people, they're like, yeah, I'm thinking of this to tap into this emotion to get to this place. And then other people, they're like, man, I don't think about fucking nothing.
Yeah, and that's crazy because when I finally get up there to do it, my mind goes blank.
I think that's the best because now you're just reacting instead of thinking, getting lost in your thoughts.
Exactly. And that's what I do. And it's like, and
how do you get to that? How do you get to that blank space?
I don't know. Like, it's so weird because I get up there and then like I think about the character and I think like, okay, well, this character's supposed to be agitated or this person is supposed to be mad. And then it's like Drika just leaves the body. And then it's like, and then I'm just this character now. Yeah. And then like now I'm just portraying this mad person or this agitated person or whoever the character is at that point. And it's just I don't know, my brain just does it naturally. Like how they say some people have it naturally, some people you got to learn to take, you got to learn it. But I think for me, it just comes so naturally that my body just does it. And I don't need to think, let me think mad. Let me be mad. And I think I feel like when people do that, then that's when the acting becomes hard for them. Because now you have to think mad. Yeah. So now you're overacting because now you're over being mad. And it's like,
instead of being natural.
Instead of just being naturally mad, like, it's like, acting is just you being yourself and you're bringing it to that character. So it's like, how would you be if you're mad? If you're happy, how do you act when you're happy? When you're upset, what do you do when you're upset? And then you just bring that to the character.
Now, did you always feel and know this when you first started?
Oh, no. Like, when I first started, that was just me over time taking the criticism from Frank and then like understanding, okay, so I need to be like this, like that. But when I first started out, it was more of just, I'm gonna just act. And whatever he tells me, I'm just going to go off of that. It's all about taking criticism. And I noticed like a lot of times in class, people don't take the criticism and try to learn from it. Like if Frank talks about gives them some sort of criticism, they got something to say back to him. But it's like, just shut the hell up. Take the goddamn criticism and learn.
Because he's a motherfucking master at this shit.
Like,
so
why are you speaking back? Like,
I think some people are uncomfortable being talked to a certain way because they've grown accustomed to being, being nice to by their parents.
Babied.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Versus if you were cussed out a lot.
Oh, yeah, like, sit your
if Frank's talking to you, it's like, shit, I'm not even going to listen to you criticize me unless you're cussing at me a little bit. Like, I got to, that's how you let me know.
And those are the ones that struggle in acting because they don't want to. I'm not saying don't just sit there and take shit from everybody because not everyone has good intentions.
Exactly.
But if you know that this person like Frank has great intentions, then they just want to see you do better, take that freaking criticism.
Yeah, it's hard to get that.
It's
very hard to get somebody that cares so much that they're going to tell you exactly how it is, regardless of how it makes you feel.
Right.
But truly, from the bottom of their heart, coming from a good place.
Exactly.
And that's Frank. And if you listen, whoo, you're going to blossom.
Exactly.
That's why we feel so guilty missing class because it's like, we need that shit.
Right, because I need it. And it's like, and that's why it irritates me when I'm just in class and I'm in these, some of the kids get up there and then they're just got something, I thought I should have done it like this and I felt like it was good like that. And it's like, okay, but that's not what he's telling you. He's telling you that this is a proper way to do it. And
as soon as he says that, I'm like, man, I fucked up.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
Right. Like if you do tell me one time, like there's sometimes when I'm on stage and I might mess up with something. And I take that criticism like, okay. And I just take it in and I imagine it. And when I imagine it, I sit there with myself for a minute and I imagine it. And then I bring it back to my acting. Instead of just like, I'm still going to do it my way. Like, even though he said it to do it this way, I'm still going to do it my way because I feel like my way was better. No, you're not learning anything. And that's why you're still in acting class, still struggling, and can't get one character right because you're not taking the criticism. That's very freaking important.
I feel like age and maturity comes a big play into that.
Oh, that too, definitely.
Because if I was 21, I wouldn't be listening the way I'm listening now.
Right? No, that is so true.
It's a big difference.
Because when you're 21, you feel like, I know everything.
You're on top of the world. You know everything.
Can't nobody tell me shit. I know what I'm doing is great. But it's like, that's not the, nah. Yeah, I was like that when I was 21 too. But it's like now that I'm 34, damn, 34 now. So it's like, you wise up. You know what I'm saying? You get real wise and you know who to listen to, who not to listen to, because you want to become better. Everyone wants to be better in life.
You would hope.
You're right. I know I want to be.
Yeah, surround yourself with people that want to be better.
Yeah, and that's what I try to do. I really try to surround myself with people like-minded. Like, because it's like...
That's hard to find, too.
It's so hard to find. it's so hard to find like-minded people, and it's like I'm a very positive person. So I had to remove a lot of people out of my life.
That's hard too.
it was so hard to remove so many people out of my life, but it was like I had to do it for my own well-being, because it's like
you're bringing me down.
You're bringing me down. You're too negative. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of always
hearing the same bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Same bullshit, but with different people.
And I got tired of it. Yeah. So it's like my circle is very small, but it's a good circle. It's a small circle, but it's good. And I don't have any issues anymore in my life. Everything in my life, I'm happy almost every single day now. Nice. And it's like, I'm smiling. I get up smiling for no freaking reason now, just because I don't have to worry about this drama of, okay, I got to deal with this drama with this person today. It's
very Wayne.
It's so Wayne. It's like this chip on your shoulder, and it's so heavy. And like, I don't got to carry this. Like, why am I? And I'm a very empath sort of person. So it's like I carry other people's weight. So it's like, and I got tired of I'm tired of carrying everybody else's freaking issues and problems, and then have to sit back and also have to deal with my own. So I'm like, I'm just not going to do it anymore. So I decided to care for me first. Like, I'm going to put myself first from now on. And if
how long you been
like that? Well, like an empath?
No, how long you started putting yourself first?
Oh, that was recently. Yeah. Like a year ago.
I think same thing, that age and maturity. As soon as you start getting that, because I could relate. That I think I just started putting myself first probably like this year.
Yeah, see? Yeah. And like I really just like, I can't do it anymore. I'm tired of trying to please everybody. Like I'm not doing, like I want to see other people happy. And I've always been a kind of person, if somebody come to me and they tell me their problems, I got an answer for you. Or we're going to solve this together. Your issues is my issues. And I didn't understand how much that was weighing on me. So I said, you know what? I'm good. If you got a problem, figure it out.
Yeah.
Your problem, not mine. But I'll be there for you, like but I'm not gonna be that person.
Can't fix your problems.
I can't fix your issues. Like if I notice that people will come to you with a problem, but they don't really want to fix it.
Oh,
they just want to come to you with the issue. Yeah,
they just want somebody to listen.
Yeah, like,
but they're gonna keep on doing the same fucking thing.
Exactly, but I'm the kind of person, don't keep coming to me with the same problem, because I'm gonna give you a solution, and you better use it. Or I'm not gonna
answer that door anymore.
Right. Right. So I was just like, I'm done. I just gotta put Drika first, and I've been doing that, and it's been, honey.
Yes.
I've been loving it. Like my life is I just be waking up feeling so free. And I don't care what no one thinks. I don't care, oh, Drika's selfish, Drika don't call, she don't. And there's a reason why. Because Drika putting her first now. So, and I've been loving it.
Man, there's something happens around 30 where we just say, man, fuck all y'all.
Right.
I'm living this life for me, man. I'm tired.
Right.
Shit.
And it's like, especially with our acting careers, it's like we really got to put ourselves first, because you got to, and I noticed that too, like even being in acting, how like I would have an issue with somebody, and then like I would push my acting to the back burner because now I got to deal with whatever issue was going on between me and this person, or between that person and somebody else or something. So now my acting's becoming second to me. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that anymore.
It's because it's mentally weighing.
Yeah.
And when you're mentally clouded, you can't go act. You got to be free, and you got to be open. You got to be able to become somebody else. Exactly. How the fuck are you going to do that when all you're doing is thinking of Drika's problems?
Exactly.
Or thinking of Levi's problems.
Right.
So it's like, it's impossible to do that. That's why with acting, you have to really be, you got to dive in deep, man, and put everything else second.
To the side. You have to.
Everything that's unnecessary. Your responsibilities, but everything that's secondary, that shit gotta go.
It gotta go to the back, and I had to learn that. I really had to learn that. Like I had to really sit with myself one day and really think about all my issues, all my problems, everything that's going on in my life. And I was like, okay, this needs to go second, but I need to put this first. Like I really had to change a lot of things. Like I had to change a lot of things about myself. And I'm happy that I did it, because it's working out for me. Like I feel like now, like I can really focus on my acting career and really take it to the next level now. So and that's what I want to do. And I can't let anybody, no one, come in between that. And if they can't support it, then step to the side. They gotta go. Yeah. Step to the side. That's all you gotta do.
When it comes down to it, whether it's, boyfriend or, family or whoever it is, if they don't love you enough to understand your goals and dreams and support you and understand that sometimes you are going to have to take a back seat and play that supporting role, whether that's spending less time together or talking a little bit less, as long as y'all have that true love and understanding, it shouldn't be a problem, but it's hard.
It's so hard.
It's hard.
And I'm a very supportive person, even when it comes to a relationship or family. I try to support, but it's like I notice that I don't get that same support back.
The problem with, because I'm similar, the problem with people like us is when you do something like supporting somebody that you love at a very high level, it's never going to be reciprocated the way you would hope.
Yep.
And you always have to accept less than without getting mad or emotional.
Yeah, like, and I don't feel like
hard.
That's fair.
It's not at all.
I, you know, like, we shouldn't have to accept less. Like,
it's like, motherfucker, do more.
Right,
Shit.
do more. I'm doing more for you, so you should do more for me. Like,
but that's a bad way to think too.
Yeah, but it's like, it should be natural.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thought like, you should do more for me because I do more. It shouldn't have to be that. It should just be a, damn, I see she's doing a lot for me, or I see he's doing a lot for me. So let me pick my shit up. Let me do for her the way she does for me. Like, why is it? I don't understand why it's so hard for people to do that. But then again, I gotta also I've sat with myself and I had to understand not everybody is me. And I'm not going to stop being me.
I'm still trying to accept that.
Yeah, you know, it's hard.
I'm not 30 yet. I still got some months.
Right, but you're working on it, and it's like you really have to understand, like, not everyone is going to do for you the way you do for them. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to stop being the person that I am because other people don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Because you want to have a shitty personality. I'm not going to make my attitude shitty just because yours is.
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Right, I'm not going to do that.
I like to smile and bounce around and
me
dance
too.
and shit.
I like to be happy. I like to be, giddy. I like to be up and, and it's like, that just means I need to push you to the side because you're not on my level.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's been a journey. I'm going through my life journey, they say. So it's a life journey right now, but I'm happy I'm going through it because it's been great.
And you're making those mental and emotional changes.
Oh, yeah.
So you said over the last year you have made changes to become the person you are now and smile every day and wake up and be giddy and shit like that. How did you make those changes? Was it all at once or was it incremental change over time?
Yeah,
How did
definitely.
that work?
Shadow book work, just really months at a time, taking it in slow, really sitting with myself. It definitely didn't happen overnight. Definitely did. And I'm still working on it. I
feel like it's an ever process.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm still working on it. And it's not that I'm going from being a person with a bad attitude to a person with a good attitude. It's like I'm a person with a good attitude learning my boundaries.
I like how you put that.
That's what I'm doing because I realize that I have boundaries, but I don't stick to them. So I'm learning to stick to boundaries. And it's like, if people can't respect it's so hard. And it's like, if people can't respect those boundaries, then I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. Like, people want to be respected, but they don't want to respect you.
How do you explain your boundaries to people?
See, that's what I'm working on still. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, how to even do that. Like, because I'm not really used to doing that too much. So it's like I'm trying not to be so nice to people. So it's like, I feel like I'm too nice. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm too of a kind person. Like, I'm that kind of person. If someone needs help, I'm like, oh, let me help. Yeah. I just got to learn my boundaries. But I feel like if I'm not being nice, I'm just being super mean. So it's like, I'm trying to really...
You'd rather be nice?
Yeah, I just rather be nice because I'm like, you either get... There's two sides of me. There's no in between. You either going to get... There's really no... With me, you don't get an in between. You either going to get that amazing Drika that's going to be there for you and love you to death, or you're going to get that Drika that you can't stand. You're going to see the dark side of me. That's
I want to see that shit.
Right. So
hey, if I see that means the podcast is fucking going bad.
So it's like, and that's one thing I've learned about myself. I'm telling you, I've just been doing a lot of shadow work. And I'm like, damn, there's really no in between with me. There's either you going to get the angel Drika or you're going to get the devil.
Do you meditate?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Explain your process of meditating. How do you go about it?
Yeah, so I normally just make sure my house is as quiet as possible, and then I sit with myself. I throw on some meditation music, and I kind of meditate for about 25, 30 minutes. I just clear my mind of everything. I don't think about anything at all.
You just focus on your breathing, listen to your breath work?
Yep, and just listen to my breath, and I just clear out all bad energy.
How often are you doing that?
I do that a couple of times a month.
Okay.
Not as often. I want to do it more, but because life, of course, I don't do it as much. But I do want to start doing it more because I noticed that with meditation, it also helps me clear things up also as well, so I can really see the person I want to be in the future. So it's like I really do like meditating too. I think that's also something that's really been making me happy as well, because it's like all of that negative energy is just like leaving, and all the people's negative energy that I've been holding on to is just leaving. It's like, take your energy back. I don't want it. Like,
I use mushrooms for that.
He said, I just get high.
Yeah, that shit is gone. I think about it a lot, meditated a lot, and then...
Well, I don't smoke or drink, so I got to use other ways of doing it. So I don't do it. So it's like, I don't like altering my body. So it's like, I don't do anything that's going to cause me to act in ways I can't control.
That's why I don't like drinking.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, you don't know.
I feel like with weed, I'm still myself. I'm just chilling. Because I be tripping sometimes. I have a lot going on in here. And smoking weed, it relaxes me, lets me focus on one thing, at a time, sometimes. And then with alcohol, though, like all that does is make people act different.
It does. I heard like it just brings out that like their inner darkness or something like that. But I've tried drinking once. I think I was like 16, something like that. I tried it. I drunk some.
Wasn't your thing?
It wasn't. I had some Mad Dog.
Oh, no wonder. Do you remember which one it was?
It was the orange one.
Oh, good gosh. You got a big ass headache, huh?
It was terrible.
Wait, how much did you drink? It was just like one little sip?
Well, because look, we were in the car. So, and I was like...
Why did we all go to Mad Dog at 16?
My sister's boyfriend at the time.
Cheap?
Yeah, he
and
gave...
It's at the corner store?
Yeah, we was in Michigan. And like, he was like, yeah, try this. So I was in the back, so I'm taking it. I think I had like a couple of shots of it or something. And I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling anything. Whatever, it's not doing anything. I got up out that car. Oh, honey, let me tell you, I got up out that car. I didn't know which way was right, left, up, down, sideways. I didn't know where the hell I was. I'm like, what is going on? I said, yeah, this is not me. I can't control myself. I said, no. Yeah. I said, I'll never do this.
Yeah, drinking's out.
Yeah, it hit me as soon as I got out the car. I did not feel it sitting down, though. Like, I was good. I was like, I'm 16. I'm drinking. I'm cute. Never would I ever do that again. I'm good.
Oh man, that's crazy. So you went through all the temptation years.
Oh yes.
Just saying, yeah, fuck that. I'm good.
Yeah, and then like, of course, people wanted me to try a little. Oh, try the little fruit drink. Try this. I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't stick with me. Like I try weed, it just doesn't stick with me. Like it just, I don't know. It's like my body don't want it. It's just like my body don't want it. Like
you take cold showers?
No. Hot showers.
No, take cold showers.
Why?
Because it's good for the mind too.
I don't like cold showers. I am a woman. You know we like our hot showers.
No, y'all like that shit blazing fucking hot. Like that shit that is melting.
It gotta steam like a sauna. If it's not steaming like a sauna,
that's
then
the
it's
minimum.
Not. Yeah, well, yeah.
Y'all going to the hot water heater and cranking that bitch up 2 more levels.
Enough.
Y'all tripping, man.
It's not hot enough. I don't know. It's just something about the hot water hitting the body. It's just.
Oh, I'm in there like sweating and shit. That shit is fucked up.
That's the best part.
All right, so shot series, man.
Oh yes.
You just had that fantastic ass experience.
Yes.
Let me know about that. How'd that go?
Oh my God.
Shout out to YP, certified your motherfucking
YP,
hustle, baby.
Yes, thank you for the experience. And Natty, just, oh my God, it was an amazing experience. Like, I'm happy that was my first time on like a real show. because I got all the experience and everybody was just so nice and kind.
Everybody's nice.
And I felt like I got to learn a lot, like the camera angles and just how everything works and how long you're on set. Oh my gosh.
How long were them hours?
It was long. I think one day we did about 18 hours. It seemed like we did from 3. Yeah, we got there at 2. It was like 2 p.m. we got there, but they didn't get there till like 3. But then we didn't wrap up till like 3 in the morning or something like that. So it was like, it was all day actually. But it was nice though. Like I wasn't ready to go home. I wasn't tired. I wasn't none of that. I was ready. Let's go. Like, you know, I had my moments. I was like, oh, because we had to wear heels. Me and Nicole, we had we was in heels.
Damn.
All day. But it's like, if it was my heels, I would have been good. But because we was in the stylist heels, it wasn't lasting as long. But I was like 18. Well, it was like about 13 something hours or whatever, in heels. Like it was, my feet was bark. And imagine being in heels that long and still having to act and play your part out, and you can't show that your feet are freaking killing you. Like,
it's the little things, man, that people don't think of.
Yeah,
you know, like, shit like that.
They think that we go in and we do these shows, we take one take and then it's a wrap. No, we're reshooting it. We're reshooting it. We're reshooting it. We're trying to get it perfectly. And people are tired, they're sick, their feet are hurting, they're hungry. Well, not really hungry because they fed us.
Emotional.
Yes, like you're just...
Emotions are high.
Yes,
maybe people are yelling.
Yes,
you know?
all of that. But I love it. It just made me realize, doing this with YP, doing the shot series, it just made me realize how bad I really want to act. Like, it really made me...
so much fun.
It's so much fun. It was just like, I really want to do this. Like, I don't want to do anything else. This is it. Like, this is it for me. Like, I just want to be on TV. I want to be in front of people. Like, the money is, like, it's cool. Like, people, they do it because, I want to be rich. That's fine and all. But
yeah, I want to be rich, but I'm not even tripping off that.
Yeah, like, the money is good. I'm not saying pay me less because the money ain't that big, but it's just like, if you don't love something, you're not going to do it. Yeah. You're going to give up. You're going to walk away. But if you absolutely love it and you know that that's what you want to do to your dying day, then you're going to get a lot further with it. And I realized...
Because you're willing to sacrifice.
Yes. Yeah. I am so willing to sacrifice. And like doing the shot series, the story that we told was amazing. Like, it was perfect. Like, just the whole setup, just the whole vibe of it. It was a good story. Like, I don't know if I should tell anything.
Yeah, we'll keep that under wraps.
Yeah, you know, we're going to let y'all see it when it come out. But it was dope. Yeah. It was so dope. Everybody was just into it. Everyone played their part so perfectly. And I think when it comes out, people are going to love it. Yeah. I think they're going to love it because I was in love with it. When I read the script, I was like, oh, yes, this is dope. This is dope. And it's so much better because these are real stories. These are people's actual lives. You get to see what people went through. So I think that that's pretty cool too. So I can't wait for it to come out, and I hope, you know, I get to work with YP again one day. So he's an amazing
you know, he's
guy.
doing that the modeling event on November 2nd.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to make it, but I just got so much going on. I want to make it, but we will see. Yeah. But yeah, I heard that's going to be nice too. So, are you going to go?
I want to. Matter of fact, I got to email them back. Yeah. I got a lot of shit I got to do. Yeah, I got to email them back. But yeah, when YP was on the podcast, he talked about it a couple months ago. And so I definitely want to be there. You know, throw on some certified clothing and go out there and rock some shit.
I still haven't even made it to his store. I'm still trying to do that.
It's nice. It's right by the Raider store.
Yes.
Town Square, Las Vegas. People go check it out.
Yes, I still want to go to his store. I'm like, I'm trying to find the time, and I'm gonna go up there because I'm definitely gonna buy me some stuff because I seen some of his clothes. I was like, oh yeah, those is nice.
Yeah, he got some nice woman clothing.
He got some nice stuff. I'm like, this is the type of stuff because when I dress, I'm very classy sort of dress. I don't really like to dress like a thought. I'm 34 years old. Like, I'm not about to walk around with sheer clothes on and my ass cheeks hanging out. I'm just past that stage. Did it in my 20s. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, it was cute then, but no, not when you're trying to find a husband. That's not cute. So I like how I seen some of his clothes and they were like that. So I was like, okay, still got the sexiness, but it's still classy. So I definitely want to check that out.
A sophisticated class.
Yeah, you know, I'm like that. I don't like, these little girls, I let them have that. You want to dress that way, go ahead. But I'd rather be a little more covered up with a little peep show. That's just a little bit.
Yeah. Like, that's how you're going to attract your man. It's like, shit, one of my husbands is going to be in this bitch. Right. Where you at?
Right, like, not with I don't need everything hanging out because not everybody need to see it.
We just need the shape. Us grown folk, we just need the shape. That's
right,
it.
Like, just
let our minds wander a little bit. Let us go chase.
They want the coochie, the titties, the ass. They got everything. I'm like,
I don't want that because they're showing too much.
Yeah, I just
now everybody's going over there. I don't want that.
Yeah, now everybody want it, and it's sad because a lot of women don't realize is you put yourself out there like that.
That's how you're going to be responded to.
And then you want respect, but it's like you're wearing these clothes that are sheer, which is...
I see your whole pussy right now. Yeah, and you talking about you want a man.
Right, and then it's like I see the girls that wear the sheer with the nipples out. I'm like, and you want a husband? You just 3,500 men just saw you in the club or wherever you at with your titties completely out. You're not gonna find no husband that way, sweetheart. No, hell no. Like, that's not gonna happen. And it's just, I see that. I just like, well, do you wear your clothes the way you want to wear your clothes? But that's not how she's wearing her clothes.
For real, shit.
Yeah, and it's just, what's so crazy? Have you seen that thing on Instagram with the list?
The dates? That shit had me hot. I was pissed. They said no Applebee's, no cheesecake, can't go to the gym. I said, goddamn, what the fuck you little bitches want?
Right. And I saw the list. Do you see the men list too? They have a men one too. But I seen both the lists. But it was
what did it say on the men's?
What kind of women not to date? And it was like, don't date divorcees, don't date moms. Don't date. One of them was weird because it said, don't date women that live alone. So I'm like, well, what are you supposed to do? So wait, so you want your girl to live with parents or with her husband? Where you want her to live? You know what I mean? It was just weird. It was a weird list. But I just felt like both the lists were stupid. I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory, and I've been hearing about this so much online, this damn Cheesecake Factory thing. But my thing is like,
I don't even like the cheesecake, bro, to keep it a buck
really?
with you.
I've never been to there, but I would assume it's nice, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find this fucking list online so we can see it.
Do I still have it in my phone? Let me see if I still have it in my phone. Because I was just like, this is just the dumbest thing ever. Like, who cares? Let me see. I probably don't because I don't keep anything. I always delete stuff. Oh, no, I don't have it.
See, I didn't pay enough attention to this shit.
Yeah, but
I thought it was silly. I glanced over it and then I was like, man.
Yeah,
fuck
you
this
watch
shit.
Because we talked about it today.
It's gonna pop up on my phone as soon as you leave.
Today. Yeah, you're gonna see it today.
You know they're listening.
Yeah, you're like, he want that man's list.
Yeah. I'm going to Google. It's going to be the first thing on the top.
It's going to be the first
fuck
thing.
y'all.
But I saw that list. I was just like, and then I was just like, these women, in the men list too. But I was like, these women is just crazy. Like, a lot of those places I would do. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind going bowling. Like, I feel like those type of dates are the dates where you really get to know.
Yeah, you're
like,
sitting there, you're being intimate, you're talking, you're getting to know one another.
Yeah, you having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's nice to go to upscale dinner or whatnot, but
that's not a first date. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put it like this: if on a first date a woman is expecting me to drop hella dough,
$300-$400,
she ain't the one for me.
Right? Because
we can go on a motherfucking walk in the park.
Right? And I'm not trying to say I settle for less or anything like that, but I've done the upscale dinners and they're nice. They're really nice.
There's a time and place,
but they're boring. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're boring. And I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I like them, but they're boring because I'm the type of person I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. And then, like, we're sitting in this upscale restaurant. I can't be all loud and, be all happy.
Yourself.
Like, yeah. Like, I can't do that because I
still act like that.
Like, I can't, I can't do that. So it's like, I got to sit there and be this pretty girl. And I'm like, oh, yeah, God, thank you for bringing me out. This
Yeah,
is so
sophisticated
nice.
as shit.
You know, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I'd rather go somewhere where we can play pool, we can freaking go bowling, we can go to Top Golf, like we can really laugh and have fun with each other. So I'm seeing this, looking at this list for these girls. I'm like, so y'all not looking for a relationship. Y'all just looking for somebody to take y'all to eat.
Yeah.
And fuck y'all and go home.
And you getting a garnish and a little piece of steak. You
Yeah,
ain't
that's
getting a whole
it.
ass meal and shit.
Exactly. I'm like, so y'all not looking for love. This whole list is just y'all not looking for love.
I think women is looking for clout is what it is.
It's like, oh, he took me to this 5-star restaurant, girl.
What did you eat? Did you like it?
Yeah, we had this.
Did it fill you up?
Right.
You know, these are the questions. Did you have a good conversation with the guy? Did you go home right after, or did you want to keep talking to him?
Exactly.
Or did you just show up so you could take pictures at this motherfucking restaurant and post on Instagram?
And that's a no-no.
Because you the one I'm not trying to fuck with.
You shouldn't even be pulling your phone out at dinner. Your phone should be in your purse or to the side. You should not be picking. So when I see girls taking pictures of their food at an upscale restaurant, to me, that is the most classless thing you can ever do. You should not be touching your phone when you're on a classy date. Or any date, actually, unless you're having fun and you're like, oh, we're having fun on our date. You know, I like Top Golf or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're at a classy restaurant, why are you touching your phone? That phone should not be touched. And that's how you know it's for clout, because like you should be sitting here trying to get to know this man that's across the table from you.
That's dropping his dough on you.
Right, but instead you're, oh, girl, this steak. Oh, look at this steak, girl. I'm gonna post this online. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm like, these young girls, they're just, even the older women that's my age, they still do it too. But it's like, it's just, I don't know.
It's the mental level.
Yeah.
Is where's your mental at?
Right.
If your mental is, let me get this clout from bragging and boasting about this dude, you know, getting money from this dude that he took me out and spent all this money on me, you going to keep on looking for the next person too, because they ain't coming back.
Exactly. And it was just, I remember my ex, it was a few years ago. He took me to, our first date, we went to Top Golf. And we had a blast, absolute blast. And I promise you, every date that we went on after that was to nice upscale places. And I feel like men do that on purpose because they want to see, are you only going to talk to me because I take you somewhere nice? Are you going to call me back? Are you going to, you know, and then after that first initial date, then they might take you somewhere that's nice because now they see, okay, it's not about.
She's invested.
Yeah.
She's actually invested,
Yeah.
not just using me.
It's not, oh, he took me to this nice restaurant, so yeah, he's good enough. It's, I don't know. I guess I think different from a lot of women in some senses, I guess. But I saw that list and
It's the difference between being a real one and being a little bougie bitch.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm a little bougie myself, but it's like I
You
guess
have a splash.
yeah, but
you
it's
know?
like I just feel like when it comes to dating, you have to look at it differently. You shouldn't expect a man to take you out on your first date and spend $500 on a meal. I just think that's stupid. Like,
Hey, man, these women, they need to start paying for this motherfucking first date, too.
Right.
It's 2023, almost 24 in this bitch. So it's like, man, the times are changing.
Like,
Y'all got to come correct. If you really value me as a man and see what I could provide and bring to the table, and I have expressed that, you could take me the fuck out.
they're not gonna do that.
For real.
Like, they're not doing that, and I don't.
That's
think
why
that's,
shit.
I don't think that's ever going to change. Me personally, I feel like a man should pay for the first meal, but or the first date, wherever it's at or whatnot.
If a woman really wants that man, she gonna take his ass out. Where are we going?
I just feel like
Come and get me.
The man should handle the first one, but me personally, I don't mind taking my man out. Like after the first date, if we go out again or whatever, second, third time or whatever, I don't mind paying. Like it, even when I do that, like when I get into a relationship with a guy and I do it, they be so surprised. They're like, "You're gonna pay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like I don't mind paying. Like, and it's because they're not used to it. They're not used to women doing that.
Hell no, we ain't used to it.
And that's just crazy to me because I'm like, well, it's not a big deal to me. Money is money. You're going to get it back. And it doesn't matter. As long as you and this person is vibing, y'all like each other.
Enjoying that time.
It should not matter. Like, who is paying? Like, y'all both paying. He pays.
It took me a
whatever.
long time to realize that too. It doesn't matter who's paying.
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna pay like 90% of the time.
Right, like
just because
the men should be paying more though.
Yeah,
but
I'm not tripping, but I need to make sure that you are willing.
Exactly. And a
if
lot
you
of
are
women
willing,
aren't
should I pay every time?
Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
And a lot of
because
women aren't.
it's a way of knowing that you are invested in really fucking with me.
Right.
Because I'm going places.
Right.
Period. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. So it's either a person's gonna be along to ride with me and we could grow and do this motherfucking thing together,
Yep.
Or I'll do it by myself. I ain't tripping.
Hey now, for real.
So it's like, man, I need to know that you're invested.
Yeah.
And one of the little small things is, are you going to take me out and pay for my motherfucking meal? Or take me out on a date?
Yeah.
I'll probably give you the money back when we get in the car. I just wanted to see if you was going to do it.
Exactly. And it's like, men deserve to be treated special too.
Hell yeah, we do, God damn it.
And I feel
because as fucking kings, we demand this shit.
You know, and it's like, and I feel like
but you got to treat your woman good.
Like a queen.
Yeah, you have to.
You can't
Don't be a hypocrite.
Right. And one thing I learned about that is like, not everybody deserves that king, queen title. You got to know who to put in those positions, because there's been times where I tried to treat a man who was a peasant like a king.
And it don't work
and
like that.
it don't work because their mindset is set to peasant.
Ooh, girl, preach.
So it's like, so it's like, you got to know those people. You got to, I don't like to test people, but I like for people to show me who they are. Show me who you are. So if you're showing me that, okay, if I pay for something, and then after that, you're just expecting me to pay for everything now, you're a peasant. Because that's not what this is. It's not, okay, well, now she's willing to pay for stuff, so now I'm just going to make her pay for everything. That's not why I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm doing it to show you that I'm invested into this, and we can build this together. I'm not doing it to show you you can walk all over me, and anytime you ask for money or we go out,
I'm going to break bread.
Yeah, that's not, I'm not no sugar mama. That's what I'm not. But
I need me a sugar mama or two, so I'm taking applications, man. Reach the email, send a Talksmackwithmac YouTube page. My bad, as you was.
He's looking for a sugar mama. Help him out, ladies.
Yeah, 2 of them.
He said 2.
I got shit I need to buy.
I'm so done. Yeah, but it's just dating is just different now.
It's hard. It's very complicated.
It's so hard. And it's like, and it sucks because the bad people are just messing it up so much for the people who's actually looking for true love. And it's like, now people like us that's looking for true love, it's hard for us to find it because the people that we might or should have ended up with are
poisoned our minds, and we're slowly decompressing from that, and it takes time.
Straight trauma, you know, because
I got trust issues, girl, man, because I've never been in a good relationship before, ever. Either my intentions were wrong, or shit, to be honest with you, I only been in like 2 or 3 relationships. Like, I don't do that shit. I stick to my motherfucking self because these women be driving me crazy. But I also realized that I've only had kid relationships, like when I wasn't mature yet.
Right.
So it's like, man, those are my only thoughts and ways to think of, okay, how was my past relationship? How did things go in this way? And it fucks up my mental. It fucks up the way I think.
No, it does.
So it's like, damn, I'm ready for this real woman to come and put me on game and give me somebody that I could truly trust and somebody that I could truly build with.
Yeah.
Because like you said, that shit is hard to find.
It's so hard. And it's like, I don't have trust issues because I've actually had some great relationships. We've either ended just because I've moved away.
Grown in different directions.
Yeah, or, they live in a different state or moved to a different state or something. We always ended on good terms. But it's like, I've only had one terrible relationship that I just got out of recently. He was a narcissist. Never dealt with a narcissist before in my life. So he was my worst relationship, but I wouldn't say I have trust issues off of that one relationship, but I did learn a lot from that one relationship as well, like things I do not want from a man.
That's very important to go through those bad situations so you can learn, I'm not going to accept this.
Yes.
I don't like this, don't do this. Because that's very important in a relationship too. A person cannot learn how to treat you because that's what it is a learning process in a relationship, learning one another and what triggers you, what you like, all of that shit. If you never have been and experienced things that you don't like, how can you expect a person not to do those things?
Right. And I think that why I went through that relationship with that terrible person, because I never experienced it before. I've always had guys that treated me nice, treated me well, was nice to me and everything. So when I got with this dude, it was like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening right now? Like, I've never experienced this. Like, why is all of this stuff happening? Like, it never dawned on me. It's like, well, you need to go through this because you've never went through this. You need to know what you don't want because you've always been used to men just being nice to you and just being kind. You need to finally meet an evil person. So I finally met my evil person, and he really woke me up to realize, okay, I need to watch because there are people like him out there. But I didn't let him be the reason why I have trust issues because I've never had to deal with trust issues before in my past relationship. So why should I start it now?
I think my trust issues come from fucking life. And not just relationships, but the trust amongst just people that have been around me or close to me.
See, I try not to let it affect me.
It's hard, man.
It's like I've had best friends I had to get rid of because of, just betrayal. I just try not to be the person to have trust issues. I try to leave that with that person. I don't try to carry it to the next person because the next person doesn't deserve it
at all.
Whether it's a relationship or a new best friend or whoever it is, you didn't do it to me. So why am I bringing that to you? That's not fair. I'm not giving you a fair shot if I'm allowing what someone else did to me and I'm putting it on you. You didn't do it. Until you show me you're that same person, then now I know you're that same person, not to trust you. But if I'm not seeing it from you, why throw it on you? 100%. So I don't. So that's why I don't say I have trust issues. I just pay attention to people. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to you, see how you act, and then I go from there. And I think that's probably why I run into a lot of people I don't have trust issues with because it's like I just pay attention and I'm just watching them. I'm like, okay, well, I really am like an observer. I like to observe people. And just to see how they act. And
you always been like that?
I've always been a person to observe because I feel like that's how you get to know people.
Yeah, they're true inner person.
They're true inner person. You just watch them. Like, I know it's weird to say that, but it's like,
it's real shit.
Yeah, if you watch a person, you can really see how they act and how they are. So I've always been that kind of person. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I just feel like with anybody, just don't allow what someone else done to you to affect your future with other people in life, because I could have easily done that. Like, that relationship was horrible. Like, I went from weighing 145 pounds to 124 after the relationship was over. Yeah, that's
just
how.
From stress?
Just from stress and depression, and trying to fight. Trying to fight for someone who wasn't fighting for me. So it was just, I had to understand that you can't. Even though that person was a terrible person, the next person that come in your life might be the most amazing person you ever met in your life. But if you're going to allow that past person, whoever it is, family, friends, whatever, to dictate how you treat other people in your future,
you're going to lose forever.
You're going to always lose because you're always going to you did go back to that person. Like, well, that person
running that same scenario.
Yeah, and you're always, it's going to be a cycle that you have to break from that cycle. And that's why I feel like a lot of people need to take time with themselves after any sort of bad drama between them and whoever, and to think about it and to process it. Because if you think about it and you process it mentally, then you will know what you need to do in your next steps and how you should control yourself in the next situation. Because a lot of the times, if you control your behavior in the next situation, it won't turn out like the last one. But if you're in this repeating cycle where you're not stopping, taking a breath and understanding what you're doing in that to also help it, to enable it, it's going to be this cycle that's going to continue and continue and continue because you're not stopping and thinking about what you need to do to change it, those boundaries again. It goes back to the boundaries. So it's like a lot of people don't do that. They don't stop and think. They just want to hop to the next thing. Boom.
Yeah, no, hell no.
And you can't do that because then it's just a cycle.
I waited like 3.5 years. Big Mom and I split. Yeah, man, it's been over 3.5 years.
Wow.
3.5 years of just working on myself.
Yes,
loving myself, and I'm still trying to love myself. I've been fucking up the last few weeks, but I'm gonna get back to it, man. Gotta kiss myself. It's so pretty.
Right.
But no, just loving yourself, man. I've been going through that the last 3.5 years, decompressing, unwinding. Same time, unwinding from the military too. So it's been a journey and a process.
No, that's a process.
Yeah, man, it's fun because I feel like I'm at a point now where I can really give myself versus before I wasn't. I didn't really know what love was or true love was when you're with somebody.
Yeah.
My daughter helped with that a lot because I experienced true love. Oh, this is what that feels like. Okay.
Yes.
Now I know if I could, if I find the right person or not.
Yes.
So it's cool, man. It's been a pretty dope experience.
Yeah, you have to love yourself first, because I feel like if you're looking for other people to love you all the time, to validate you, to tell you you're perfect, to tell you're this nice dressing person all the time, you're going to look for that everywhere from everybody. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get someone to tell you it for a couple of months, and then they're going to get bored because then they're going to find someone else that can, that they can say it to. Mm-hmm. So if you're always looking for validation, you're never going to be happy.
You got to get up and get dressed and look in that motherfucking mirror and say,
like,
God damn, I look good.
Right. Woo! If you're looking for the next person, like how I look, well, you're going to look for your life is always going to be miserable.
No, my favorite is I'm about to go bust down, get my beard cut and shit, walk in the room, and don't nobody need to say shit. I can just see how y'all are looking right now, that I look motherfucking good right now.
The vibe
you know what I'm talking about.
The vibe feels so much different when you're walking in with the whole personality of, I know I look good. Instead of going in with the person like, do I look good? Mm-hmm. Is everybody looking at me? Can everybody see me? It's like you look desperate because you want everybody to look at you, so they don't look at you. And it's just crazy because people gravitate to me because I don't do that. Because if I go out to the club or brunch or wherever, I just sit back and I chill. And I just be me. Like, I know I look good. And then people will come and talk to me. People are drawn to me because I'm that way, because I don't look for validation. I don't need, I know I look good.
You carry yourself in a certain way. Yeah. People are going to be attracted to that as well. So if you're good looking and you're dressed well or just looked good, you hitting the trifecta, people are like, God damn, now they're talking about you. Now you don't ever got to talk about yourself because everybody else is already doing it for you.
Because you definitely want people talking like, oh, he look, or she just, they just in everybody's face. They want everybody to look at them. They're just so annoying. Like, they just, that's what you give off when you're looking for validation. You know what I mean? I don't look for validation because let me tell you, I'm a little bit of conceited. So I'm very confident in myself. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I'm not an insecure person. I don't feel any of that. Like, so when people go through that, it's like I try to help them, like try to see the beauty in themselves. Like, you have to see the beauty in you before anyone else can see it. Because if you don't see it in yourself, how is anyone else going to see it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You need to be shining before anybody can see your light.
Right. Can't no one else make you shine, because that person that's making you shine can easily take it away from you because they gave it to you. So,
ooh, that's deep. Like, that's deep, and that's strong right there too, because that's real shit. If you are being fueled by somebody else's validation in you are going to run out of fuel very quickly. Yeah. Yeah,
it is so true. It's like, and people live like that, and they call them the what do they call them? They call them the vampire, the energy vampires.
Energy suckers.
Yeah, because it's like you live off of everybody else's energy. So it's like when you deplete this other person of their energy, or they take their energy back. You go to the next person, you deplete them, or they take their, however that works. So you're just hopping from person to person, whoever it is, family, friends, whatever, just sucking everyone's energy because you don't have your own energy. You don't know how to sit with yourself and find your own energy. And it's like, and that's one thing I had to realize, like, I have really good energy and I can't let anyone have it. Like,
it's precious.
Yeah, it's very precious. So it's like,
but also when you surround yourself with another person that has that energy as well, it's fucking infectious. Oh my god! And y'all just be going.
Yes, like, and that's what I love. I love when I meet people that has that great energy, and we can just talk, and we're just talking, and it's just nonstop conversation, and the energy is just up. Like, I love that. You don't run into that. Yeah, you don't run into that really often, especially now with social media,
texting and social media. You don't
how
really
we were talking about earlier. You know, like, no one just talks on the phone anymore, and it's so annoying because it's like, I don't want to sit and text you all the damn time. Like, let's talk on the phone. Let's FaceTime. We have FaceTime now. Like, we can really
make this shit quick.
You know,
because I'm not trying to be doing all this shit. Because I'd rather be playing my fucking video game, bro. Hey, I turned my PlayStation on one motherfucking time in about 2 weeks, and I'm salty as a bitch. I just want to sit down and play my goddamn game.
And relax.
Yeah. So if I got to sit there and be texting all these motherfuckers and shit.
I don't like it. And I just feel like you you don't really get a feel of a person.
It's not as intimate.
Yes.
Because you can't read the tone of the text.
You can't, and it's like, oh, you gotta sit there and think, oh, is this how they're saying it? Oh,
then that cause arguments and stir drama and shit. It's like, what the fuck did you say right now? And they were really meaning something nice.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's
that's
text
like
tones.
I hate it. I hate when guys I don't mind texting sometimes, but I really hate when people just text me all the time. It's like, just call me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just talk. I don't know, like, what's so wrong with talking on the phone? Why is it so bad?
I get over that too. It's like, just come over and talk to me in my face.
Yeah,
because,
that too. I would love that too.
On the phone, it's like, all right, I want to go play my game or watch a movie now. It's like, bro, I'm about to go to sleep in 18 minutes. I got to use them wisely.
Yes, I love face-to-face conversations.
Yes.
Oh my God, face-to-face.
Because it's that energy.
Yes,
yeah.
I love a face-to-face. And I don't have those often. I don't think no one really has them often. So when I have those sort of conversations face-to-face of getting to know somebody, I appreciate the hell out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really value those because we don't get them anymore. And it's like the world is just so stuck on social media and trying to live the fake life of social media. It's hard. The connection is just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's so terrible. That's why it's just
that's the beauty of the podcast.
Yeah.
Is that I've been doing this, I think I've been doing this like 3 years.
Yay, congrats.
Thank you. It's been fun. It has not been like this the whole time. Let me say that for sure. But no, I get those deep conversations and get to know people, and I feel like it's good for my heart and soul.
Yeah, me too.
Getting to know all these different people and their journeys, and sometimes the conversations be a little dry, but
really?
Still it's like I'm still decompressing because I'm listening, and then it helps me with active listening too.
Yes.
I feel like that's a very, very good skill of mine now.
You gotta have active listening in any sort of relationship, because if you're just like looking, I'm like,
It's like, do you really care?
Yeah, but then in the back of their mind, thinking
say?
about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, what am I gonna do today?
I'm hungry.
Right, so active listening. I'm very big on active listening because I really like to get to know people.
Yeah.
I'm a people person. Like, I am truly a people's person. So I like to see what's going on in people's life, because everybody's story is different, Mm-hmm. I want to know like what people been through in their life. I like to know that, because I don't feel like I've had a hard life. Like, I feel like my life has been pretty decent. I had a great childhood growing up. My mom, my dad made sure I had any and everything that I wanted. I'm the baby, so I was spoiled. So,
nice.
So it was pretty good. And then growing up, and then it's like getting into dating. Like, I ran into amazing men. So it's like, when I do have some hard times in my life, I take them as like they're terrible. Oh my God, they're so fucking horrible. And then, like, I go and I hear other people's story, and I'm like, girl, you need to stop. Your life is not that bad. like, cut it out, okay? Like, this dude is a crackhead, doing some strange sort of piece of change in the back of the store. Like, calm down. It's not that bad,
I'll be sucking some dick for a bag of Takis and a burrito.
Right. So it's like, I like to hear people's life stories. It's like, it just makes me feel like my life, it helps me to realize that my
more
life,
thankful.
Yeah, about the life that I got as a child, or
Mm-hmm.
even as grown. It's like, just it's not as bad as I make it seem,
yeah.
And it makes me not trying to say I live off other people's misery, like, oh my God, your life is terrible, so mine is better, or anything like that. But it just helps me to be more grateful about what I have.
It helps you reflect.
Yeah, like okay, like I'll stop making it seem like your life is so terrible, because there's people out here doing way worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if a lot of people start reflecting and if they were out talking to people more about their personal lives and all of this, they'll start to realize, okay, maybe my life isn't as bad. Maybe I need to start looking at myself and reflecting on what I feel is so bad about me. Mm-hmm. And maybe people start doing that, then people won't be so damn negative in the world.
Yeah, negativity is a motherfucker, man, because most of the people, I feel like, are negative ass people.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
That when you want to talk about energy draining, that is the number one factor that be fucking me up.
Yes, I had this homegirl. She was the most negative person I've ever met in my life. Every day she would call me with a problem, an issue, something's going on. I'm like, I had to stop being her friend. Mm-hmm. It was just so draining. And then she tried to befriend my best friend online, and my best friend was like, She trying to add me, be my friend. I said, girl, don't do it. Don't do
y'all
it.
Females be doing some weird shit, bro. So scandalous.
What?
Fucking plotting all the, this bitch don't want to be my friend. All right, I'm about to go fuck with, I know who her best friend is.
Yeah, like.
Watch, I'm about to be best friends with her and make her stop being friends with her.
They do it. My friend said, I tried to delete her a few times. She keep adding me back. Like, well, bitch, block her. I told her to block her. It was like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, girl, block her. Like, she was so negative. I was just like, and I try to help her, but you can't help nobody that don't want to help
themselves.
They don't want to help themselves. You can't help them. I mean, I had to really realize that in life. Like, I can't heal people. As much as an empath that I am, I cannot heal people. Like, I cannot do it. That is something I can help them down that path and try to help them reflect on themselves.
Point them in the right direction and pat them on the ass.
Right. But you, like my grandma used to say all the time, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Yep.
So it's like, I can tell you what you're doing wrong and what you should fix. But if you don't want to fix it, be the shitty person that you are, because I'm about to go this way.
For real, man.
I'm going to go this way. So... yeah, I had to let her go. She was like, my best friend was like, yeah, girl, she just keep trying to add me, girl. I don't know why females do that.
I don't know, man. That's weird. I ain't never been the one. I'm like to go stalk Instagram pages and Facebook pages and MySpace pages and shit. That ain't me. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to fuck with me, bye.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't got no time to be keeping up with what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be stalking your stories on Instagram, trying to keep up with what. Bye.
You know how many of my exes, like, if they meet a new girl and they find out about me, how many of them come and follows me? It is the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, that's hella weird.
Like, it's so weird. I'm like, why do y'all do that? And then they'll try to post like little things with my exes or whatever the case is. And I'm like, I don't care. Me and him, we're still on good terms. So there's no bad blood between him and I.
Yeah.
So
just trying to stir up some drama and shit.
Right, like what y'all got going on?
That all comes down to insecurity.
Definitely.
If people are insecure, they're going to do anything by any means to make themselves feel better. And if that means flaunting with this person and putting it in their ex's faces,
it's crazy.
That's insecurity,
to me.
man.
Like, I just
let me let her know that he's with me
him.
now.
Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I've had my relationship with him and it was great, but we didn't work. So
the fuck I'm gonna go backwards for?
Right. Why would I go backwards? It didn't work, But he's a great guy. Good luck to you, And I would never talk bad about him. But it's just so weird. I've had like 4 or 5 of them do it. One of them is actually, she was watching my pages a couple of days ago. I'm like, what? And I don't block them. Because obviously you want to be my friend, whatever. I don't care. Just don't disrespect me. Man. Just don't come in my inboxes trying to say anything, asking me about me and my ex. Don't do it. Because I'm not going to tell you anything. If he feels you should know, then he'll tell you. But I don't know why females do that. I think it's so weird.
It's super weird.
I've never tried to add any of my boyfriend's exes. Like, why? Like,
I don't even want to know. Like, I don't give a fuck. It has to be insecurity.
It has to.
Let me go make sure that he or she ain't fucking with them anymore.
Yeah.
Let me go see what's on their page.
I think that's what it is.
Let me see if I'm better than them.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm a pretty girl, and I know that. So it's like, I can understand why a lot of girls would do that to try to see what I'm about. And that's fine. But it's like, just as long as you don't disrespect me, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Do what you want. But the moment you try to disrespect me, then I'm going to speak up because I'm just not going to allow that. And then you're going to hear my raft and then you're not going to like it.
Facts.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like I told you, there's no in between with me.
I'm going to stay on that good side shit.
There's no in between. So, yeah, I don't know. Females is weird nowadays. I think they just rely off of social media so much that they don't know how to do
They don't have nothing
themselves.
else going.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have shit going in life, so all they got is social media.
That's all they have is social media. And
they have to be on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, I be on social media a lot of the times.
But we don't rely on it. We don't make it our lifestyle. Like, oh, this is what people are doing.
Business.
Yeah, like I get on there to post a little, just to keep myself relevant. So, because I'm trying to build myself, of course. Because I'm trying, being an actress. And also, it's more of a job for me. If anything. Like, I don't be on there trying to just post coochie pictures and open my legs up like, hey guys, like I'm not trying to compete with these other Instagram models and stuff like that. I'm not trying to do things.
Hoes.
That's the correct term. So I'm not trying to do any of that. So it's like a lot of people do that nowadays. They're just, even my nephew does it. He does it too, and I hate it that he does it. But it's like they just try to live the social media lifestyle, and they don't even understand that the social media lifestyle is fake.
But the thing is too is that people are living the social media lifestyle, if you will, but they're not even profiting from it.
No, they're not.
They're not getting anything out of it, so they're missing the fucking entire picture.
They missing it completely.
If you're gonna be on there and flaunting your shit or boasting yourself up or whatever you're doing, I'm not saying it's bad, because it's a very valuable tool. But have a sense of direction in which you're using this shit for. You gotta have a
niche for it. Like, if you gotta have a purpose. If there's no purpose and you're just out here just winging it, it's just
now you're just looking stupid,
like a thirst trap.
On God, on God, looking like a thirst trap.
Yeah, and that's just sad, because I just feel like social media just messed up a lot for everybody. It's just like
confused a lot of people. It
confused, and it made it hard for dating as well, because it's like you probably met an amazing woman or an amazing man, but because now you can just go on social media and click on a page like, hey, you're sexy. Now you have, like, you can just you can just easily do that. Back in our day, I sound so old when I say that, but it's like, like when we were in high school, 2007 and stuff like that. Oh, that sounds so freaking old. But but it's like back then, it's like we didn't have social media. MySpace started coming out. When did MySpace came out? Around that time, right? Yeah. It was around that time, because I remember I was on MySpace. But before that, we didn't have that. So it was like, it wasn't no,
it was on the party line and shit, huh?
Oh my God, the party line. Oh my God. I forgot about the party line.
I was never on the party line. My brother was, though.
The party line was so... Oh, my God, it was a smack. The party line smacked. I don't care what nobody say. The party line... I never met anybody in person.
Thank God, because I'll probably never be having this conversation right now.
Yeah, I'll probably be dead. But my sisters and my cousins did, though. Like, they would meet the guys in person. I'm like, I am not...
You gotta go there with a strap, some pepper spray, a knife. God damn. Bring your dad with you just in case. Yeah, like, oh my God, the freaking party line. But it was just like, we didn't have that. So we didn't have the option of like, oh, okay, now I got these 4 people lined up because, I'm messaging them all on, DMing them or whatever the case is. We didn't have that option. So we had the chance to really get to know a guy. And that's what I miss. Like, even like I remember I was talking to this guy, Kelvin. I was talking to Kelvin, and we was having a conversation about like how we used to be on the phone until up to like, for like 6-7 hours with somebody, like talking about absolutely nothing, or sometimes not even talking, just hearing each other breathe like some freaking weirdos. Like, yeah, that's out. I ain't doing that. But that was the best to me. Like, to me, that was the best, and we don't get to experience that anymore. It's like, if I can experience that again, oh my God, I'll probably marry that man. Like, I'll probably marry that man, because it's like everybody watching this episode is like, man, I'm about to get Drika's number and just be trying to call her, bro. Oh, really? We don't even need to talk. She just need to hear me breathe. Like, hello, hello. Right. Like, you doing it wrong, sir. Now you gotta say hi first, motherfucker. Right. But it's like, I miss those times. Like, I really miss those type of conversations, because you really get to know a person. But it's like, I don't even talk to guys on social media. Like, when guys try to hit me up on social media, they be like, oh, you're so beautiful, or whatever the case is. Okay, thank you. And what else? Because you ain't about to offer me nothing. I'm probably just the 7th girl on your list. Damn. I'm good. What if you was at the top of the 7th? Trust and believe, I would have fell back down to the 5th or whatever. Because it's a list. It's just a list that they go down. I don't pay attention to men online. Yeah. If a man try to get at me online, I don't pay attention, because I know it's not going to last. I have no game online. Because it goes back to the text tones. Because you're real. Yeah, because I want to express me, and I could say something right now and it'd be totally fine. But if in a text message, it's like, what the fuck? Right. Because it's all about energy and how you portray that shit, right? But when people don't have energy, they rely on social media, because they can go and put on this facade of who they Because they have
want
time to
be.
think of what to say.
Yes, so they're not being themselves.
Yeah.
So it's easy for a fake person to get online on these dating apps, and I don't know why people do dating apps. It's the worst.
It's all bots now.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's about 4 real women on there, 700,000 horny dudes, and a whole bunch of bots.
Right.
Because you notice that every woman on there is a dime piece now. Stop it, man.
It's
you ain't even got
crazy.
one stretch mark. You know you ain't 31. Shit.
I did and the crazy part about it is that's how I knew I couldn't do dating apps, is because the guy that I had the terrible relationship with
Was from the app?
he was from online. Every other man I've ever dated, I've met them in person, and we had amazing relationships. And I met this one guy online.
That's the only red flag needed. That's out.
I said I will never do dating apps again, because like we were talking about, it's like you get time to think about your lives. You get time to prep this person you want to be in, this imaginary world that you want to be in, and you're not being you. And that's what I noticed, like what people are, that's what they do online. They're not real. They're not being their authentic selves. So then when you finally meet this person,
It's awkward.
Yeah, it's
You
awkward.
don't even know who you're expecting to meet. One person, they're being a completely different person.
Right. And they'll probably play that person for a while, couple of weeks, whatever it may take, but then that real them comes
Start
out.
reverting back.
Yeah, because you can only be this fake person for so long.
Especially if you spend enough time with somebody.
Exactly.
That's why I don't lie.
Yeah.
I don't think I was ever a liar. I'm sure I told a few lies.
Little white
in my
lies here.
time.
Who don't tell little white lies?
But I don't lie, bro. One,
Yeah,
it holds too much weight in your mind because
Oh
you
my
have to
gosh.
remember the lies.
Yes.
Fuck that.
And then my thing is like about lying, you just look like a terrible person. Like you know you're going to get caught up in this lie eventually. So why lie? Just tell the truth. You're going to eventually, whatever you do in the dark, it always comes to the light eventually. Even if it takes a couple of months, it's going to come out. Then you're just going to...
Especially how accessible and exposed we are.
Right.
It's like everything you do is going to come out.
It's going to come out. So it's like, I was just like, that's why I realized like I can't do online. If I meet a man, I have to meet him in person. I have to vibe with him. I have to feel his energy.
That's real shit. It's
I have
real
to
shit.
feel it, because the energy that they do online is all fake. So like when guys try to hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is, they tell me I'm pretty. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. Once you tell me I'm pretty, it's not going nowhere. We're not going to finish that. Like I don't do the online talking. I don't know you. To me, you're a stranger danger.
Oh, God. Especially for women, man. There's so many fucking weirdo dudes out there.
Yeah.
Like, after having a daughter, I'm like, man, I be telling her all the time, look, we're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Men are weird, man.
They are.
They ain't all like me.
They are.
I'm a little weird my damn self, but I'm a nice weird, you know?
Yes.
I'm a weirdo. But no, there's some dangerous, nasty motherfuckers, man. And I feel like women should always carry pepper spray, a motherfucking pocket knife. And if you can carry around a pistol,
mace.
you need to carry that pistol.
Right.
All of that shit.
Everything.
Because there's some nasty motherfuckers, man.
The way they think, and it's always coming from men that you meet online.
Yeah, it's because they cannot meet. They have never got women ever. So they're, like you said, putting on a facade, trying to reel in a victim.
Yeah, victims. Yeah.
And they're going to snatch them up.
Yep.
No, fuck that.
Yep. And
Fuck that. That's crazy.
Make sure your daughter stays away from online dating.
Oh, hell yeah.
Terrible. Like, it's so terrible.
I'm about to be in her DMs and shit.
All the
Like, I'm
time.
gonna have access to her shit.
Yeah.
Now I understand invasion of privacy and shit
it's
like that, but at
different
the
when
same,
she's a
I'm
kid. You're
I'm
her
her
father.
dad. When she gets to like 13, I'm gonna let her mama do it. I don't want to
Y'all
see
should
what she's
always
saying
have
now.
access.
Yeah.
Oh, she shouldn't even be talking nasty to boys at that age. Like when
Yeah,
I was,
hell no.
When I was 13, I wasn't doing things like
These little girls
that.
fast
Like,
now.
yeah.
No, stop it, man. Because when I was 13, it was different. It
No.
was different. So now,
Yeah.
it's hella different.
It's hella different.
They running trains and shit at 13, 14. I guarantee motherfucking to you.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna have cameras. I'm gonna have a motherfucking what's that shit?
You talking about the what is it, the chastity
Chastity
belt?
belt?
Oh,
Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all gonna try to pull my daughter's shit down. I'm gonna have a camera down there facing out, saying
Right.
who the fuck live streaming. Like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
I'll be sitting at home like, what the fuck? Hell, dog. let's go. Kaylani, where you at, baby? I'm about to go get this motherfucker.
It's all about how you raise your kids. It's all about how much access you allow them to have online. How
much love you instill.
And all the love.
How much you love them, how much you're in their lives, accessible you are, how much attention you give them.
Yeah, it matters.
When you teach them right from wrong. Yes. If you're giving them your attention, they're not going to seek that attention from somebody else. Exactly. And so as long as I'm on my shit as a father, she's going to be all right.
She's going to be good because she's going to expect any man that she meets
to treat her the way I do.
Exactly.
And that's why I got to get my shit together. Like I said, I be tripping sometimes. Yeah. I'm a very good dad, but I be tripping sometimes, and it's
at least
hard.
You know that you recognize.
Oh yeah,
it,
hell yeah,
so
I know. I know. I'm working on it.
Right, most people don't. They don't recognize it. They just be like, "Yeah, I am the way I am. You better take it for how it is."
No, that's not fair to my child.
That's why I don't have daddy issues or anything like that because I have my dad in my life. I don't feel like I gotta go out here and search for love for a man. Like, oh, give me love, give me I don't need
you've
that.
Been loved.
I've had that. I was the spoiled child. I got everything, so it's like I don't need it.
Yeah, you gotta really give me some shit. You gotta provide me with something that's going to enhance my life.
Exactly.
Because I love myself, I provide for myself, and I do for myself. So what are you going to bring me?
Exactly.
Most of the time, when a person is how you are or how we are, another person only is going to provide a motherfucking headache. So it's like, that gotta go.
Exactly. That's how it feels. Like, look, like either you're going to be here and we're going to make this work.
We're going to enhance and grow.
Exactly. Or you're going to be a problem. Because if I'm going backwards, right.
There's the door.
Right. Either you're going to help us further or you're going to be the problem and you have to go. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times those are the people that didn't have love. Maybe they're
trying to find it. Well, I feel, excuse me, I felt like I was loved and not loved at the same time. So I may be yearning for love, but goddamn it, motherfucker, I'm not looking for it.
Right. You're not begging for it. You're not out here.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels motherfucking good. But you know what? I will sit at home with my daughter and cuddle up and watch a motherfucking movie too.
And call it a day.
Yeah.
Instead of having different women running in and out of your house.
I don't do that shit either.
That's not okay.
That's disrespectful to my child.
Especially if I had kids, I would not. Like, I feel like a person shouldn't even meet your child until you know that that's who you want to be with. Yeah. But just for people just to have different ones running in and out their house every other week, every other day, that's not okay. Yeah. That's not okay for them to see.
Yeah, it's not. That's traumatizing.
Yeah, it's very traumatizing. Yeah. Like, wait, what happened to the girl last week? What happened to the...
Where's my mom?
Yeah,
you got to be very, very selective.
Yeah,
and aware of your children's feelings.
But those are selfish people, though. People that do that is very
They're trying
selfish.
to cover up the hole in their heart with bullshit
instead of just facing
self-healing.
It. Yep, self-healing and facing the problem and fixing it. They rather just, now this girl from last week and
she makes me feel good temporarily, so let me bring her over.
Or no, okay, now I got this new girl and bring her over. It's like they're not gonna fix you. Yeah. No, they're not. No one can heal you.
My motherfucking bed is sacred, man. I don't let too many people touch my shit.
Like, I literally have not had a man.
You better jump your ass in the shower before you get my shit. Take them clothes off. You've been outside. Stop it.
I have not had a man in my bed since him and I broke up. And that was February. Yeah, February. Like, I don't
That's
feel like...
That's sacred grounds,
yeah,
man.
You can't just have everyone in your house, in their bed, and that
people
energy.
Come with energy, smells, all of that shit.
All of that. Yeah. So I don't do that. I don't have kids or anything.
We're grown though too. Like, it's a lot different. You know, when we was 20, 21, 22, fuck that. Leave me alone. Yeah. If you ain't gonna make me happy, leave me alone.
Right. I don't want no. My thing is, I don't like temporary things. If I get into a relationship with a man, it's because I feel like it's gonna last. I feel like we're going to work in some kind of way.
I'll be honest with you. I have never, up until now, because I'm, in a clear mind space, but I've never went into a relationship thinking, oh, this is going to last. I'm going to spend my time with this person.
See? And I think like that.
I don't think I was ever fully committed.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm a very committed person. But that's why I think hard about it, though. And it's like, because
I overthink now to a negative degree. Is I'm an overthinker like a motherfucker, and I'll think of every single bad thing and good thing. I'm weighing the pros, the cons, and everything in between. How you're affecting me, how you're affecting my child, how you're affecting my fucking dog, how you're affecting my free time, how I recover, how I mentally decompress. You're going to affect all that shit. And I'm going to think about all of it.
You have to. And that's why people are like, oh, Drika, you're an overthinker. Overthinking has saved me from a lot of stuff, though. It has.
Yeah.
It really does, because it's like you weigh the cons and the pros. You know, you get to weigh everything. But if you just jump in anything and not really think about what a consequence can come from it, then boom, watch something happen.
Now you're going to be jumping from person to person
and
to
then
person.
you're jumping from person to person at that point, because you're not thinking about what you're doing. You're just jumping and doing, and you're not thinking about anything.
Yeah.
But I do. So it's like anytime I get into I like to be committed when I'm in a relationship. So I think about it, and any guy I get with, I make sure, like, okay, I'm weighing the pros and cons. I'm seeing how things is. The last dude, I don't know, I missed those fucking flags like a mug. Like
it happens.
But that was because he put on a whole show. If he was an actor,
that's the online guy. Yeah, he was bullshitted.
Yeah, he would have won an Oscar by now if he was an actor. But it's like you have to think about those things, like, and it's like. It's just, I don't know. It's like I've always just been that way. It's like I do want to be in a relationship. I want to be committed in a relationship. I want a husband. I want those things in life. So it's like you have to have a committed sort of mindset. If you don't have the committed sort of mindset, like,
you're not going to find what you're looking for.
Because
you're not going to attract what you're looking for.
Yeah, you're already thinking it's done. In your mind, you're already leaving the relationship and it hasn't even started yet. So it's like everyone goes through the love bombing stage. The love bombing stage normally lasts. It could be 3 months, 6 months, sometimes a year, depending on who the person's, who they are. But that's not even the relationship, though. So it's like everyone's in that love bombing stage when it first starts. And they're thinking everything is so perfect. But the relationship doesn't start there. The relationship starts after the love bombing stage. And are you still committed after that love bombing stage? Because that's when the work starts. That's when, how you were saying earlier, when you get to know each other, you got to learn each other's love languages. You have to really understand each other, because that pretty, so lovey-dovey is gone now. But do you still love that person? Are you still committed to that person? That's when that kicks in. And that's when I start to think about a relationship. I don't think about the love bombing stage. When I go through my love bombing stage with guys, it's cute. Like, oh, we're having so much fun. But in my mind, I'm already thinking about after the love bombing stage. Do I see myself being with this person? Can I be committed to this person after that? And if I feel like I'm not going to be committed to this person after the love bombing stage, okay, we go our separate ways. But if I feel like, okay, he's really showing me some things, he's really being there, okay, let me see where this goes. Yeah. And then that's when I pick and choose what relationships I want to be in. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. They just jump right in. And
hey, we fucked a couple times. We got to be together.
There it is.
And that's crazy.
And don't get me wrong, sex is amazing. Like, I love me some good sex. But it's like you can't depend. A relationship can't be dependent on sex.
Straight up.
It's just because that dies.
It's got to come down to the conversation.
It has 100%. You have to be.
Because that's going to be the one thing that's going to be constant. Always. Communication.
Open communication is always
key. Do you
key.
make me laugh? Do you make me smile? Do you bring me up when I'm feeling down?
Yes.
Are you going to be there for me when I need it?
Yes. Active listening.
Are you listening to me?
Yes. All of those things matter. And people don't know anything about that. So it's like in that love bombing stage, no one's doing any of that.
Yeah, no, you're just infatuated with the person that you're with. You just want to look at them.
You're looking at them because they're fine, they're gorgeous, whatever. He has on nice sneakers, whatever the case may be. Oh, he drives a Lambo, whatever the case may be. And it's like, okay, well, once that's done, are you going to listen to this person? When this person has a bad day, how are you going to take their bad day?
Because if they have a bad day, which is fucking valid, every single one of us can have a bad day. But if you come home and you have a bad day and I just get an attitude, that's fucked up, and that's not fair to you.
Not fair at all.
But it has to be reciprocated. And that's
how you know a person really cares about you is how do they take your bad day?
When you're being mean and you're being an asshole, if you truly love somebody or truly fuck with somebody, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna endure and you're gonna take all that shit.
Listen, and you're gonna really try to figure out what you can do.
Take a very stoic approach and do what you got to do
to help them. And I'm that person. Like, I hate to see people sad. I don't like seeing people sad. It hurts when I see that. So, but like I said, I had to learn how to back away from that at the same time. But it's like, especially if I'm in a relationship and I see that my man is going through something, I want to do whatever I can to try to make his day better. I don't care what it is. Like, if he having a bad day and I know he likes sneakers, I'll go buy him a sneaker from the store or something. Like whatever it is, like anything I can think of that would make his day probably a little bit better, you know. But that goes back to having to know a person. If you don't know a person, how can you even make their day better?
Yeah, that goes back to the love language.
Yeah, you don't even know what they like.
If I'm having a bad day, just come over here and touch me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Rub my
like,
arms,
just be
rub
there.
my back, rub my fucking ear, rub my bald ass head. Shit,
right.
I don't give a fuck. Just rub me.
Right. Yeah. Like, I just feel like a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to relationships.
Well, that comes down to knowing yourself too.
Yes.
Like, you got to read the 5 love languages. Do you know what the fuck they are?
Yeah.
Do you sit back? Do you know yourself? Do you sit back and accept love and know how to accept love and know what truly makes you feel good?
Right. Because a lot of people always holler, I want love. But do you even know what love is? Mm-hmm. Like, do you have a clue about what love is? Because a lot of people don't even know what it is.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I said, I got the true love from my daughter.
Yeah.
But as far as a relationship goes, I've never seen a healthy relationship ever. Not a single one.
Wow.
Ever in my life.
Like growing up as a kid or anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
ever.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just seen a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs, a lot of beating.
Oof.
That's the shit that I saw.
Yeah.
So me trying to learn what love is, and love is something that I have to learn on the fly.
Yeah.
And I have to either learn on my own time or be taught. And the person has to have patience.
Got to have patience. You have to. And it's like, and that's how I am too. I'm a very patient person because I did have love growing up. So I know what it is. I know what it feels like. I know what it looks like. I get it. And I understand like a lot of people did not have that privilege of seeing their mom and their dad be in love and just in the family.
So my mom and dad weren't even together, I don't think. I think they just fucked and had me, and then my dad was around for maybe a year or some shit and then skated.
It's gone. Yeah, so it's like, that's why if I get into a relationship with a guy and it's a little bit tougher because maybe they did not have love growing up. Mm-hmm. You have to be patient to show them. But if that person isn't even willing to understand that you're trying to be patient with them so you can show them what true love is, and they still want to just be looking at you like, oh, you're just trying to fucking be better than me, or you think you're better than me, or, or some BS, whatever, however guys may think. I don't know how you guys think. But it's like...
it depends on if they're secure or insecure.
Yeah,
It's a fucking huge difference, and I know you know.
Oh, my God, it's such a huge difference when a guy is insecure and secure. Like,
that shit is some bitch ass shit.
It's such
because I want my woman to go harder than me. Mm-hmm. That shit is so fucking sexy to me.
And
like if you're a master at what you do, or you could put me on game to something, or you're just the shit and you run the show, I'm like, yeah, I'll sit back. Yes, baby, do your thing. Yeah. Let me watch you.
See, and
I'll hold your purse. What's up?
Like I like that in men because I like a very secure man because it's like, I know when I step outside a certain way. Mm-hmm. And I need to know that the man that I'm with can handle that.
I get a little jealous. Don't get it twisted. I'll get a little jealous.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little jealousy.
I get a little jealous on God, but I'm secure than a motherfucker in who I am.
I don't want
and
a
I know
man.
what I provide.
Exactly.
So it's like if you want to go out and you're looking fly as fuck and all the men are looking at you, I don't give a fuck because I know you're with me.
Yeah.
But until you fuck that off, I'm going to let you do your thing. Mm-hmm. That goes back to what you're saying is if you don't give somebody like enough freedom to either fuck up or treat you right, you're never going to know.
You're never going to know. You're not going to know. And it's like, and that's like when I go out or something and I have to have a guy that's secure because it's like, I don't want no one to have to compete with. Why are we in a relationship and have to compete with you?
I fucking hate that.
I
hate that. I've had that in a relationship before.
Yeah,
we're a team. But now it could be healthy competition amongst each other, which is totally fine. Mm-hmm. But if you are in a competition with each other in which you are truly disgusted if they beat you, y'all might as well split. Might as
well break up because now I'm just dating a female at this point. It's like
there are some bitch ass dudes. A lot of bitch ass dudes out there.
I'm telling you, this last dude was terrible, and it was just like he was so insecure. Like it was so bad to like we would go out, and guys, people would look at me, men, women, they'll look at me, and he would get mad because they're not looking at him.
Do better, motherfucker. But let's be honest though, if you have a sexy fucking woman with you, they're supposed to look at her.
Right?
Why do you want to be looked at? Let them look at her.
Like, you gay motherfucker. Like, why you other men looking at you? Like, he even got mad at me one day. He like, everybody's looking at you. No one's looking at me.
That's crazy.
What?
That's when you sit back and just smile big, like, yeah, I'm the man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm used to men doing. I'm used to men like going out with men and they're like, oh yeah, my girl. She's bad. Like, look at her. I know. I got her.
Look at everybody else and just watch them break their motherfucking neck.
Right, that's what I'm used to. Like, man, I love men like that because it makes me feel even more sexy. Like,
because you could really be yourself and fucking just show out.
Yeah, I could show out. I don't have to worry about closing myself in like, oh, I don't want to be too cute because then he's going to be mad because everybody's looking at me and no one's looking at him. And I don't want that. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just some guys with the insecurity it's sad. Like I'm too secure with myself. Like I don't cheat. I don't feel like there's no reason. Why are people cheating?
Why
I don't
be
get
together?
it. Why be with this person?
Yeah.
If you feel you need to step out on that person, I don't care if it's just for a conversation with somebody else. If you feel you gotta step out on that person, leave that person alone. Leave them alone. Like my thing is, I don't feel there's no reason. Like don't get me wrong. When I was in my 20s, I thought that I got me 2-3 guys. It was cute then, but it's like I had to really start to think about like this is a lot of energy. Like I gotta worry about what he likes. I gotta worry about what he likes. I gotta worry about what he. No, I got time for that. It's too much energy. So I said I can't do that. So it's like the cheating thing. I was like I can't do it. It's like if I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna be with you. If we're not gonna work, I'm gonna leave you the hell alone. Because I'm not about to. Then I gotta worry about you, and I gotta worry about him. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much energy.
And then at the same time, you ain't gonna bring all of them back at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like, who do you really want to build with? Who do you really care enough?
It's confusing because now you got to sit here and compare and then you might make the wrong choice.
I feel like you're also gonna fuck with your mind too. You fuck with your mind and your heart.
Yes.
You're gonna skew in certain directions or split, which is more. I feel like there's more energy burning and consuming more energy just mentally in your mind. But hey, Drika, man, let me know what you got coming next. You talked about before that the strike was fucking shit up, but that's coming to. I guess some things are concluding.
Well,
if we're definitely making strides in the right direction, I should say.
I know that. I know my manager. She posted, I think, like a couple of days ago. I think they're going back to the table next week. Or something like that. I'm not sure. I think it was something like next week. But I thought that
maybe I just saw some bullshit then.
Another agreement?
I thought I saw some agreements. It wasn't like a full agreement amongst the table. I feel like there's going to be many agreements. Correct me if you will. But
I need to be on it more.
Yeah, I think I should too. But anyways, what you got coming next? I know you did the shot series things, and there's opportunities in Vegas in the smaller field in the meantime. Yeah,
well, I did audition for this. It's still in the works, but I did audition for this one movie. It's independent film. It's called Hip Hop Dreams. I hope I get the role because I feel like it fits me very well because I'm very big into like the Egyptian culture. I'm very big into like astrology and all that, and that's her character. So I'm hoping I get that role. So hopefully sometime at the end of this week I might know if I got it or not.
Nice.
And that would be my first movie. So that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. So and there was this other movie that I did audition for. I don't know if I'm I don't want to think negative, but it wasn't really me. It was like this aggressive, like what was the role? It was this aggressive lady, and she was like a maiden or something like that, or a madam. And she was like for human trafficking or something like that for little kids. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm in. I don't know if I'm getting. I don't even know if I want to play. That's a really evil role to play. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get that one or
That's
not.
what I want to play is some evil shit.
Like, see, I don't know.
Well, I don't know about human trafficking kids and shit like that, but I want to be the bad guy and I want to kill motherfuckers.
See, like I don't mind doing that.
I want to kill the good people.
Yeah, like I don't mind doing that, but like the human trafficking with the babies, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's too much.
I think that's a little dark for me.
Yeah,
so
it's like, shit, I got a kid. I'm about to go home and cry.
Yeah, and it was a little girl that I had to do it to. Like, I don't know about that.
I was yelling at Sophie on Wednesday, man. I was like, damn, I don't want to yell at her anymore.
Right, like these babies. I love kids.
Because I was giving her the eyes and fucking was looking mean as fuck.
Yeah, so I mean that's some things I got going on right now, but we can't really do anything with the strike going on right now. So hopefully they would come to some sort of agreement by next week or something, so we can really start getting out here and finding some real work. Because my thing is like, I really want to work with Tyler Perry. Like that's like that's the goal. At the end of all of this, like that's where I want to be. That's where I want my career to be. And my manager, she knows some pools to work over there. So hopefully, once this strike is over, soon. Hopefully, it's over soon. Then we can start diving into that because I really want to get onto BET.
Are you ready, man? You're ready. Shit.
I'm so ready. Like I just be so anxious. And
do you do auditions for Atlanta?
Not yet. I haven't done any for Atlanta. But the crazy part about it is right before the strike came about, that's what me and my manager was talking about. It's starting to really get me going in Atlanta. Like I even have some family out there that was like, okay, well once you start, and just let us know,
stay with them,
have the whole setup. Literally my friend, she lives like she said she lives like 5-10 minutes away from his studios. I said that everything was working out and she was setting me up and everything, and then boom.
Yeah,
the strike happened.
It's just a little speed bump in our journey. Yeah. I don't know about you, but with me, when it comes to acting, I think of it like a 10 or 20 year plan, because that's how it is, man. When it comes to one, you gotta live your fucking life so you can eat and feed yourself, and have somewhere to live.
Yes.
So on top of that, your free time is limited, and then you got to put it into acting, and then roles, and then auditioning and learning scripts and everything, character breakdown, everything. So it takes time.
It takes a lot of time, and I feel like a lot of people don't make it in this industry is because
they give up too quickly.
They give up so
it's
quick.
Fucking hard.
It's not easy.
It's fucking hard.
Like you have to love it.
Yes.
If you don't love this, you're not gonna make it. And I feel like a lot of people feel like they get into acting. Okay, I'll do a few auditions. If I don't get like the third audition, I'm just done. You're going to hear a lot of no's. You got to do like 3-4
auditions every week or two, shit, because you're going to get a lot of no's.
Get a lot of no's.
Most of them is no.
Yeah.
Because all you need is one yes. So you're like, baby, we fucking ready to go.
Exactly. You get that one yes, and that one yes can change your career forever and really put you on the map. And a lot of people, I think they just feel like they're so good, or they feel like they, should get that role, and they don't get that role, and then they're ready to walk away from the whole entire career.
Yeah.
And I don't think that way. I don't think, well, I'm good, so I should get every role. No, I know some girls are going to be better than me in some sense.
And not just that, it's sometimes they're looking for a specific look.
Certain thing,
Hey, man, Levi, you're great, but we don't want a bald guy. Or, Levi, you're great, we don't want a beard.
Right.
It's
something that simple.
Hey, Levi, you're great, man, but I know this sounds crazy. We need a guy with brown eyes.
Exactly.
It could be shit like that.
So you
got to learn not to take things to heart and just keep it pushing, turn and burn.
A lot of people they take this to heart. They really do.
I feel like a lot of people haven't experienced failure enough.
That's one thing for sure.
Once you start failing a lot, then once you fail, it's just like fuck it.
Yeah, well, especially the younger generation, they definitely haven't experienced failure because they're just given a ribbon even if they lose.
Yeah, no,
like,
none of that.
When we lose a game when we were kids, that's it. You lost. Suck it up. Try harder. Practice harder. Win next time. Now these kids, they lose. Oh, here's your trophy for participation. We didn't get no trophy if you lost. You lost.
That should have gone in the trash.
Exactly.
I will take that from my child and throw it in the trash.
Yeah, like that's the partition. No, that's stupid. So it's like these
Thank
kids.
you for showing up. No, you're saying it's okay to fucking suck.
Yeah.
No, you need to feel failure. You need to feel that, hey, we suck today. This hurts. I need to do better.
Go through it. Figure out, go back to practice.
I need to sit down and be at the bottom of that roller coaster called emotional roller coaster. Feel that fucking those feelings and dig yourself out of that fucking ditch.
Yeah.
Because it's a little tiny taste of what life is.
Exactly.
So fuck participation trophies.
Yeah, exactly. Because I just feel like if you don't understand failure, you're always going to be a loser.
Because you're gonna evade failure.
Yes.
Which is going to prevent you from trying, which is going to keep you stagnant in life, which is going to prevent you from having goals and dreams because you're scared. Now you're living a life of being just scared in your shell, in your bubble.
Fear,
yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, and you're stuck just being a loser. But it's like, I feel like that's what a lot of people, they go through. They don't want to fail, so they feel like once they fail at an audition or whatever, I failed a few auditions. I know I could have done way better at. But I sit with myself and I think, what could I have done
better? Where can I have been better at?
Screw up at? Like, why did my nerves hit me so hard this audition, but it didn't hit me hard the last audition?
You know what gets me the most with auditions is that I haven't left an audition saying, damn, I wasn't prepared. I wish I would have, it's always, I wish I would have did something different, but I was always prepared for auditions. It was, I stayed within the lines. I didn't let Levi come out.
Yeah.
I didn't let Matt come out.
Yeah.
I didn't really go play.
Right.
Because I just read the lines.
Yes.
Even if I put emotion in the lines, I still just read the lines.
You didn't go
I gotta sprinkle some of that Levi in there because that's where everybody likes. And go fucking take this shit.
You gotta go hard. You have to, but at least you understand those things.
That's part of the process.
Yeah, you get it, and it's like I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, and it's like. And that's why I'm happy people do that because you make my chances better. Like when you decide that you can't do it and you failed, so you got to walk away. Thank you. You just gave me another opportunity because I'm not giving up.
Hey, I look at people that are just quitting all the time and people that are just really lazy and out of shape, and I look at them and I just say thanks. You make it easier for me to succeed.
That is so true.
Period. Because I'm out here grinding.
Yes.
Grinding.
Yeah, that's why I cannot wait for this strike to be lifted because I'm about to go so hard.
And then look at the studios that they're building out here.
Oh my God, yes. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, I know they said that they had, I know Sony, and they got one up already or two of them up, or I don't know what's going on.
I don't know the process, or I don't know the like where they're at in the process, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, I'm like
4 of them.
That is like, do you know, like that's so much opportunities for
now. It
us
makes
in Vegas.
makes that move to Vegas for you look a lot better.
Man, don't it? Like, oh my, we don't have to leave Vegas anymore.
Yeah,
we don't have to leave Vegas. We could be right here and build our careers right here.
And go home. Well, for me, I can go home to my kid. You know, I don't have to leave her for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks.
Exactly, to go off and make a movie in LA or Atlanta or whatever the case is.
We making this shit right up in Summerlin. I'm coming home tonight.
I love that. That's why I'm really hoping that Mark Wahlberg really gets that going, because I know a few of our classmates have actually been going to go talk to him, putting us in his ears. So hopefully, once everything is going, he's like, well, we need some new actors.
It's go time, baby. You already know where to go. Dream Tracks.
Let's
go. Come
you
grab
know what
us.
I mean? So it's like I'm very grateful about that. So I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where that's gonna go, but I'm trying to have that be my new home. Like,
on God, man, it's gonna be very exciting. Very exciting. The future is very bright for us. All we got to do is continue down that path of hard work and consistency, and then everything is gonna come into play.
I would hope that they would want to first work with people in Vegas
in the
before
city,
they go outside of Vegas. I'm hoping. Like, that's kind of been on
you know
my
what,
mind.
man? I don't even give a fuck either way.
Yeah.
You know, just let me go down there and do my thing, and then as long as I get a chance to try, fuck it. If somebody else is better than me or a better fit for that role, I will get better.
Oh, definitely.
So it's like, I don't give a fuck. Grab them from LA, grab them from motherfucking Arizona, grab them from wherever the fuck you want to grab them, and I'm still about to whoop their ass too.
I just like pay attention to us first though, because we've been here waiting like forever.
But I would hope. I would hope like,
so
at
too.
least as far as like cast and crew, at least get them.
Yeah, like,
help
like
our homies out, let them get jobs
like, come
and
on,
shit.
like, mess with us first, because we've been here. Like, don't go out the
Just
States.
the homegrown shit, man. Really, let's elevate together and really do this.
Let's really build Vegas first.
I think that's what Mark is trying to do, though.
That's what okay, because that's why I've been thinking about that nonstop. Like, damn, like, is they really gonna aim for us, like us new actors and actresses, or are they gonna try to go to LA or whatever place in Atlanta?
Hey, man, wherever it is, we about to whoop their ass and take these motherfucking
like,
roles.
I'm just excited. I don't know when this is. Hopefully, it'll be like a next year or two.
For some reason, I've been expecting 2 years.
2 years, okay.
2 years, that give us time to get ready, to get established, learn more, really hone it, and when we get that opportunity, we fucking crush.
That's why I'm really trying to build my resume right now as much as I can. So, like, when that time do come, I have my resume good, everything's great, my manager can do what she needs to do. Everything's going to be good because we're going to make it.
Yeah, man, we got this shit.
It's going to happen. It's just time, patience. It's happening for us. We just have to do our job.
Consistency rules all.
Yes.
Yeah, put in that work.
I feel it.
It's going to happen, man.
I feel it. I really do. I feel like it's going to happen for us. Like I said, just put me on a show somewhere. I'm good. Like, just as a main character, not put me on as a main character.
I don't want no side. I don't want no supporting. Right. I don't want none of that. No, I want that main.
Exactly. But that's how it goes back to how you were saying that we just have to go in there. We have to kill it. And just,
everything else will happen.
Yeah, we just have to just do what we do. And remember everything that Frank taught us. And, we're going to be great. And that's
Amen
why
to
we have
that,
to get
man.
our butts back in class.
Hey, Frank, we're going to be back ASAP, man. Well, Drika, man, every time I have somebody get on the pod for the first time, I sit back and I give you the spotlight so you can let everybody know who's watching what you have coming up next. Whether that's like, I know we just discussed what our future plans is, but you could talk about Shot Series, the name of the show, when you hope it's coming out, or social medias, anything you want to tell them, this is your chance.
Well, yes. So I do have the Shot Series coming out. I don't know exactly when that's coming out, but I know he's starting to release. I think he's releasing the first one soon, actually.
I think that's going to be my episode, boy.
Oh, that's yours?
I think so.
I can't wait. Okay, so I got to watch that when that one comes out. But so the Shot Series, I'm going to be in episode 6, Collateral Beauty. So I got that coming out. So excited about that. And I'll keep you guys updated on my hopefully if I get this other role, which I really think I'm going to get it for Hip Hop Dreams, but I'll keep you guys updated on that one as well. If you do want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at beauty_LUV_, or you can follow my actual acting account, which is my first and last name, which is CHANDRIKA_Howard. Follow me on that. I don't really be on Facebook like that. That's whatever. But so just be watching your girl. She's about to be having some amazing things going on, and I had an amazing time on your show.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Great conversation. This guy is amazing.
Thank you.
He also is an amazing actor, even if he just still trying to find his way. I think everybody does that though. Everyone is like trying to, they criticize. We criticize ourselves.
Oh yeah, for
I criticize myself. So, but you are really truly an amazing actor.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you're natural, and that's the good part about it. That's why I'm saying we're going places.
Hey man, we going places, man. Well, I really appreciate you getting on the show. That sums it up for Talk Smack with Mac. I appreciate all you guys for listening, man. Until next time, we out, baby.
Bye.
Are you ready? Let's talk smack.